Put through by Greenough. Jones is after it. Pearson shot, goal!
Welcome again to the big match. Well, we seem to have hit the jackpot again so far as goals are concerned. 8 from our main match and another 8 from the 2 supporting it. We'll have you sitting on the edge of your seats today, all right. This then is our spectacular lineup. Main match Chelsea against Ipswich Town, backing it up Wolves against second-placed Everton and Manchester United against Derby County. 3 First Division games of quality and excitement. And we're going to start at Stamford Bridge, the home of Chelsea, where Chelsea are back to something approaching full strength for their game against Ipswich Town.
Gary Locke is back for Chelsea. It's his first game since he damaged a shoulder away back in August. Mickey Droy is back after missing 2 games through injury, 2 men who are badly needed in Chelsea's defence, judging by that 5-1 defeat at Coventry last Saturday. It means that Chelsea are able to line up like this, with Ken Swain returning to the midfield, but he's there in place of Ray Lewington. The last time the big match was here was for that FA Cup victory over Liverpool. Skipper Ray Wilkins was missing that day, but he's back once more in the Chelsea midfield. It's probably as strong a side as Chelsea have been able to put into the field for some time. The same can hardly be said of this Ipswich team. Decimated by injury, missing are Kevin Beattie, Trevor Wymark, Colin Viljoen, Clive Woods and George Burley. And to make matters worse, goalkeeper Paul Cooper failed a test on a back injury at lunchtime today, and he's also missing. So it's a big test for Bobby Robson's reserve talent. And what a lot of responsibility rests on a man like Mick Mills, the Ipswich skipper, to keep things on an even keel. And for goalkeeper Laurie Civil, one of the smallest in the league at 5'9", it's his first game of the season in the first team. The referee is Stephen Bates. He comes from Bristol, and now we're just about ready for the start. So Chelsea in the old dark strip get us away, attacking the goal to our right. Ipswich today in a change strip of white shirts and black shorts. Ipswich, who've yet to win away in the league this season, and with this much weakened side, it really is an opportunity for Chelsea to make a bit of ground after that disappointing defeat at Coventry last Saturday, coming so quickly after that superb victory in the Cup over Liverpool. Mick Mills over on that far side at right back with Les Tibbett in the left back position. Britton finding Garner, in turn finding the star of the moment, Clive Walker, who scored those 2 goals against Liverpool, and a good looking cross by him. Tibbett getting it away. Walk only half getting it away, but making better attempt on that occasion. Geddes stopped by Droy, and back it goes to Peter Vanetti. Ray Wilkins in midfield again. Talbot going for that one with Langley. Here's Talbot finding Geddes, and that's a Chelsea throw. Paul Mariner with 14 goals this season, a man that Ipswich are looking to this afternoon, although Trevor Wymark with 18 is their top scorer. Back with Gary Locke. Garner, big man, took that beautifully on his chest. But here's Hunter, Talbot, and back it goes for Civil, but Walker's going to be in there, and Civil just got there in time. Not the best of back passes there, because it was always falling a little bit short, and Civil really had to be quickly out to beat Clive Walker. Mariner nicely guiding that header inside for Gates. Here's Geddes. That's a free kick. Foul by Mickey Droy. It's not a free kick, it's a throw, which Talbot will take. Crossing again there towards Wymark. Now a chance for Geddes. Well, he missed a great chance there. And it's the sort of chance with the side they've got out today that Ipswich should surely wanted to have taken. Good jump there by Mariner, really laying it on there for Geddes. The chance went astray. Talbot again with a corner. Oh, and it hit the post on the far side. Bonetti all over the place, and Chelsea all over the place. Now Talbot trying to get that one in again. Crossed in this time towards John Walk. Back for Mick Mills. Played wide for Roger Osborne. Wymark right in there, but Chelsea now with Wicks. Well, still not getting it away. Osborne this time. That long corner by Brian Talbot, completely deceiving Peter Bonetti and the Chelsea defence, hitting the post on the far side. Talbot, Tibbett, Talbot, Walk, Osman, chip forward very delicately there. Geddes, and Roy having no nonsense. But an Ipswich throw. Gates trying to turn his man. Locke. It's not a bad cross, and it's there. Well, Osborne appeared from nowhere on that far post, and Ipswich go into the lead. A cross coming there, defying the Chelsea defence. Droid, in fact, just got ahead to it, but not enough to deflect it away from Roger Osborne, and Ipswich go into the lead. That's 14.5 minutes gone, and a much weakened Ipswich side, to their great relief, get the first goal. Walker, and an offside. Talbot shoving the back, it looked, but there was a good advantage played there by referee Bates. Here's Mariner, slipped wide this time for Osborne. Cross coming in towards Geddes, who got the head to it, and Walk was right in there, and Talbot is right in there, and Chelsea still haven't got it away. Locke at the expense of a corner. So a corner then for Ipswich, which Talbot will take. And that's a goal kick. So Chelsea go behind, and the two youngsters who've been scoring the goals for them need to do it again. Tommy Langley's one of them, and Clive Walker's the other. Britain's backward header. Talbot getting it back. Wicks with his header. And Hunter with his. Mariner's touch. Osborne looking very lively and very effective at the moment at Ipswich. Talbot coming in there quickly. Mariner linking well. No, that won't work. It's Wilkins for Swain. Chelsea crowd getting just a little restless, wanting to see something a little more positive from their side. Here's Langley. Garner's gone into the middle. Swain is coming up to support. Oh, you get to the byline, and Sybil stretching to Gallowell. Tibbett, look at him right up there. Oh, that bobble. Well, I'm not sure what the linesman was flagging about there. It's a terrible bobble just as Wicks was about to clear it, and he fell right into Mariner's path. It's a free kick then for Chelsea. Langley. Swain. Walker on this side for the first time. And Sybil punching it away, and Swain putting it back in. That's the equaliser. So Kenny Swain gets that equaliser for Chelsea with 27 gone. Civil fisting out the first shot, but it fell invitingly there for Swain to head it back in over the prostrate goalkeeper, back of the net. Chelsea 1, Ipswich 1, the scorer Ken Swain. And Laurie Civil did well to beat out the first one, but could do nothing about the return. So Wilkins now, and Hunter playing it back. Oh, and he did stop it. Yeah, no, he didn't. It's a corner. I thought Laurie Civil had stopped that from going over, but the linesman and referee between them decided that's a Chelsea corner. So Wilkins with the corner for Chelsea, feeling much happier now. Dry right in there. Walker. That's a goal kick. Walker okay. Swain. Britton. Britton with the throw for Chelsea, and here's Walker. And Ipswich get it away as Walk hits the ball forward now for Mariner. Talbot. Gates. Followed out by Droy. Crossed in well there. And now Walk. And they've got another one! Deflected wickedly after that shot by John Walk. But that goes down to him, and it was his determination that always kept him in with a chance there. Walk coming through there, through that challenge, a blistering right foot shot, a terrible deflection, and Chelsea are behind again. Chelsea 1, Ipswich 2. John Walk, his first goal of the season. He's been out for 6 months with an almost severed hamstring, and really has only had 2 matches this season. And as Bobby Robson was saying, it's going to take at least another month before we see John Walk back to anything like his best. But that was a great shot and a great piece of determination that led to it. Well, Bobby Robson, who came here with, there he is, huddled up in his fur coat there, with a decimated side, injuries all season, I should think must be very relieved to see him coming back so well after that Chelsea equaliser. Bobby Robson on the right of the picture. Now Walker and Wilkins between them deciding what's going to happen here. Is Walker in fact curling it in there? And Hunter was right there. Droy almost, in fact, could have got ahead to that one, would have thought. And if Hunter hadn't got his, Garner was in behind him. But it's a corner instead for Chelsea. Short one. Here's Walker. Curled in once more. Langley dinking it back again. Droy with a header. And Chelsea couldn't force that one home. And here come Ipswich again. Through Tibbett. Here's Droy. Wicks, the big defenders went up and they stayed up. Here's Locke. Well, they can stay up there still. Garner calling for it, and it'll be Garner who goes for it. Oh, and he leapt well there, Civil, to get that one off Garner's head. Something to be only 5'9" for a goalkeeper, but if your spring is a good one, you make up for those inches, as Civil did there against Bill Garner. Wilkins. As the whistle goes for half-time, and Chelsea a goal down. A goal by Roger Osborne after 14 minutes, and one by John Walk after 30. Put Chelsea behind, their only goal coming from Kenny Swain after 27. Chelsea, who began badly, had the encouragement of that equaliser from Swain, but then fell behind again and really have not found the form that beat Liverpool in the Cup a fortnight ago. Maybe that'll come in the second half. We shall see. A half-time score then at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 1, Ipswich 2. We'll be back with that second half. Welcome back to Stamford Bridge as we get the second half underway now. Ipswich in white attacking the goal to our right, leading by 2-1. Well, Ipswich already getting an injury in the opening seconds of the game this second half. Wilkins now playing it for Garner. Walk playing it back. I think it's Geddes. A knock in the face, and the trainer called on. So David Geddes needing a little bit of attention there, pointing an accusing finger as he does so. Cyril Lee there busying himself on the right of the picture, as you can see. Well, it looks as though he's going to be all right, is Geddes. It's Wilkins. Now Britton. Walk is right with him. One Scott after another. And Chelsea get the throw. John Walk, number 8. To Ray Wilkins here, number 8. Harris. Sybil's got a lead for this one. Langley with a chance. Well, Sybil, his lack of inches maybe showed a little bit there. He was always stretching there to get a good firm punch on that one, which he couldn't quite do. It fell for Langley, and a half chance went away there for Chelsea. That's one Chelsea player. I didn't see him go down. At that angle, I can't tell you who he is, but in a moment we'll discover. At the moment, it's Britton for Harris. Well, now, Swain. He's all right, he's onside. And the goal is given. Well, Swain has done it again. Ipswich are having a word with the referee. Well, he's Roger Osborne is. I think they're worried about whether or not it's offside, but one man who's not worried about it is Kenny Swain. The ball played to him, presumably off an Ipswich player, and Swain went round his man into the back of the net to bring Chelsea on level terms. So the referee, in fact, is having a word with the linesman. Now that's interesting. Way after it's been given, Ipswich have persuaded the referee to have a word with the linesman, but the goal stands. There's Tibbett still arguing. He'd be advised not to. He's not going to change his mind now. Alan Hunter having a word, and they're bringing the stretcher on for the injured Chelsea player. It's Bill Garner, I think, who's heaven knows has had his share of injuries, and I think it's they're probably consoling Mick Mills, because maybe he was involved in the clash with Bill Garner, and with the way that leg is struck there by the look of it, it doesn't look too good for Bill Garner. So there's sympathetic applause for Bill Garner as he goes off. And there'll be applause for Steve Finiston, who now comes on. You can see Ken Shellito there, just bending over on the left of that stretcher as we look at it to see what the trouble is with Bill Garner. Walk, Talbot, Mariner, Locke taking the initiative, brought down there. Again, it didn't look a deliberate trip by John Walk. Wilkins, and Finiston right in there! Goalkeeper error. And the man with the goal touch will claim the touch. But it could only have been the slightest one, as Ray Wilkins lit that free kick in low. Finiston must have just got the touch, just enough to put Civil off. Chelsea 3, Ipswich 2. Barron's header, Harris's clearance to Walker. That's what the crowd like to see. Not a bad cross either. Wilkins. That's a good cross by Wilkins as well, and Hunter had to head it back over his own crossbar. Probably the most fluent bit of football we've seen from Chelsea all afternoon, and Ray Wilkins, who by his own standard had not had his best afternoon, was really in the thick of that one, getting in that nice cross which Hunter in the end had to turn over. So Britain with the corner. Wilkins. Swain. Wicks with his header. Just over. In fact, there was an infringement. It's a free kick just outside the box, I think. Certainly Wicks was well up with that, and Civil was stretching for all he could stretch. In fact, his hand was on the crossbar. He wouldn't have let that one go. Mills. Oh, can't get away with that. Although Mickey Droy is claiming he took the ball, but he certainly took Mick Mills with it. So Hunter with a free kick for Ipswich, with about 9 minutes to go. Headed behind for the corner by Swain. Talbot waiting. And Vanetti is there! And Talbot, no, it's Mariner. Well, there was a doubt about Laurie Civil with that third Chelsea goal. There's also a doubt about Peter Vanetti, obviously, with that one. He didn't begin to get hold of it, and it came down invitingly there for Paul Mariner. Chelsea 3, Ipswich 3. So Paul Mariner gets number 15 of the season and the 6th goal of this game. Chelsea 3, Ipswich 3. Walker. Oh, what a game, swinging one way and now the other, as Walker now has it for Chelsea. Well, it very nearly went in again. Finiston making life difficult for Civil. Walker whacked that in low. Finiston was in there, Civil couldn't quite hold it, and Finiston and Langley couldn't quite finish off the job. Droy's header. Mills. Harris stopping it forward. Langley's right in there. A chance for Tommy Langley here, perhaps, but oh, a beautiful piece of defence though by Hunter, who is giving the rest of his defence so much stick for leaving him so exposed there as Langley went in, but a brilliant piece of defence by the Ipswich number 5. It's a corner for Chelsea, which Ian Britton will take. Wicks is up there, Droy has also arrived, and Ipswich get it away. Britton again. Curled in once more, putting Civil under pressure. And he's missed his punch. And it might be there, but it's anybody's guess who scored it. They're going to embrace Steve Wicks. Well, in fact, they're mobbing each other, and Wilkins, I just seen, point to his chest and say it's mine. So, for this moment, it looks as though it might be Ray Wilkins. But that is the score. Chelsea 4, Ipswich 3. What an amazing game of football. Well, we'll give it at the moment to Wilkins. He's the one who was pointing to his chest and saying it was mine. What an amazing game of football. Chelsea twice behind, and now Ipswich twice behind. And here come Chelsea again. Oh, Mills hacking Finiston down, Finiston whacking the ball at him, and Mills is going to be booked. The yellow card for Mick Mills. Alan Hunter getting in there as well. And Ray Wilkins speaking up in defence of the Ipswich skipper. But I don't think that'll have any effect on Mr. Bates. He made up his mind when he saw that challenge by Mick Mills. An Ipswich player injured at the moment, but just checking his number. Good Lord, surely he knows. Maybe he has to check the number as well as the name, but it's a yellow card. Paul Mariner injured. Ipswich sub warming up while Paul Mariner gets some treatment. It's Alan Brazil, a 19-year-old Scot, a striker who's been getting a few goals in the reserves. 14 goals in 12 reserve games. So Mariner goes off, and Alan Brazil, the young substitute, nicknamed Pele, not surprisingly, but Ipswich comes on. Joy couldn't get to that one. Oh, he's onside, Langley. And he could only just have been onside. And that's another one. Goal number 5. Tommy Langley, the scorer. 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. 2 of them to Chelsea, 1 to Ipswich. And Langley put through there. I think Mick Mills may just have played him onside. And through he went, unerringly, to beat Laurie Civil. Chelsea 5, Ipswich 3. When is it all going to end? Well, Tommy Langley in amongst the goals again. That brings his tally to 9 for the season. And now it looks as though it really is beyond Ipswich. The last few seconds. Hit them. Laurie Civil beaten 5 times by Chelsea. Peter Bonetti beaten 3 times by Ipswich. The scorers then for Chelsea: Kenny Swain to Finiston, Wilkins and Langley, with Osborne, Walk and Mariner scoring for Ipswich. Goals all the way then, and plenty of excitement to go with it, and a final score at Stamford Bridge: Chelsea 5, Ipswich 3.
Well, certainly the most fluctuating and at times the craziest game that we've had all season. Let's have some more action now, and for that we go to our second game, which brings Everton's Championship challenge into focus. Earlier this season they looked such a formidable side, but recently their form has been a bit patchy to say the least. And last Wednesday they crashed out of the League Cup by 4-1 at Leeds. They badly needed a win yesterday when they visited Wolverhampton Wanderers at a snowy Molineux. It was a game that was covered by ATV, the commentators Hugh Johns. Everton here are in the white shorts.
So a corner for Steve Daly to take. Patching! What a remarkable shot that turned out to be. A corner curling in from Daly's left boot, and Patching seemed to take a tremendous whack at it, but put an awful lot of underspin on the ball. It was up in the air and hanging there, and Wood only just managed to sweep it from under the bar. Latchford getting it back, but he'll lose that to Bell. McCall, Hibbett, Daly. Nice ball, Hibbett! Yes! Ken Hibbett! 1-0. 28 minutes of the first half. Really was something. Real old-fashioned Wolves stuff, that. From defence to driving attack in one blistering ball through the middle. And Hibbett, keeping his head, tucks it away neatly. Oh, a push in the back, quite positive then by Mike Lyons, number 4. And a free kick to Wolves. Hibbett's placed the ball. Not capable of driving one from there. Low, Carr, and now he'll drive it. Hibbett! Oh! What a beautiful drive. Fine free kick move. Hibbett, the short ball forward, and he just kept on going as Carr rolls it back into his path. And a fierce left footer, which beat Wood and beat the far post, but not by very much. Thomas. Back for Mackenzie. Again, a good challenge by Bell, but Thomas is there now. And Pearson breaks loose. And Pearson, oh, a super save. Fine bit of opportunist football by Jim Pearson. Lovely break. Set himself for a curling, swerving shot. Well read by Bradshaw, going to his left and making a fine catch. Good challenge by Kenyon. Carr losing to Ross. And Morris Daly gets there. Steve Daly. Willie Carr. Oh, super stuff, and Hibbett! 2-0. 27 minutes into the second half. Kenny Hibbett wraps in his second goal of the game. And again, a beautiful bit of attacking football by Wolves. Steve Daly playing a prominent part in it. Driving on, confusing substitute David Jones, releasing his pass perfectly to Willie Carr. Willie Carr spotting Wood coming off his line, tried to chip him. Wood got half a touch. It's cleared out to Hibbett and he drives it into the net. Short for Daly. Steve Daly. Parkin. Steve Daly. It's Ross going with Steve Daly. Ross doing just enough to put his man off. Lyons. Well stopped by McCall. A bit in. That'll break down now for Daly. Is it number 3? Yes, it is. 3-0. Steve Daly, his 5th goal of the season. And that surely wraps it up. 33 minutes on the second half gone, and the Wolves fans rise to Steve Daly as he makes it 3-0. Again, Everton hesitant, not getting the ball away clean. And Daly going left side, kept his head as the goalkeeper came to him and drives it in for a superb 3rd goal for Wolves. Thomas's throw. It's Petchik. Petchik still in there. King. Pearson looks good. Penalty. Bob Hazel, the culprit. Unlucky. But the tackle had to be made. So King setting a nice through ball to Pearson. Hazel a bit stranded. A scissors tackle. on Pearson. There was no hesitation by referee White. I don't think too much argument by Wolves either. Chance for Ross to score his third goal since joining Everton from Arsenal. Both of them are penalties so far. Yes, 3-1. 41 minutes of the second half gone. Trevor Ross really is deadly from the penalty spot. Drove that one high to his left, and Bradshaw, well, there was no chance that he was going to save it.
3-1 to Wolves, and so Everton's title challenge begins to fade with Manchester City and Liverpool. They are now 6 points behind Nottingham Forest, and clearly Brian Clough's men are going to take an awful lot to shift them now. Well, sticking with our action theme for today's programme, more goals coming up now as we go to Old Trafford for the First Division battle between Manchester United and Derby County. The day that Tommy Docherty took his new team, Derby, back to the ground where he achieved so much with Manchester United. So, Manchester United against Derby County, the pictures from Granada Television, commentator Gerald Sinstad with Manchester United in the dark shirts.
Masson. Charlie George. Daly setting it up now for Curran. It's a good cross, and Buchan did well to get his head to it, but it's not yet clear. Now Macari's got it out. Greenoff. Koppel. Koppel running at Buckley. He's past Daniel, still has Buckley to beat. He's got two in the middle, one is Pearson, and Lang and it was who clear. Good work there by Koppel, and now he has another chance. And Hill! Six and a half minutes gone, and Steve Koppel does all the work down the right. He'd been stopped once when he got the second attempt, hit over the typical United hard low cross, and Hill was there to apply the finishing touch. Buchan, the space opening up ahead of him. Finds Koppel. A lot of men forward for United as Koppel shoots, and the goalkeeper has lost it. No! Just got back. Steve Koppel, found by a good ball from Buchan, had the shot, goalkeeper only got legs to it and just scrambled back to save it. A lot of men up for Derby. Just left two back to cover Jimmy Greenoff, and everybody else is up in that penalty area. Daniel there, number 5, poised for a run. 10 is Charlie George. But a short corner comes to nothing for Derby, and Greenoff gets away with a little barge and puts Hill in. He's onside. It is Hill versus Middleton, and he's going to try and chip him, has he? He's left it too late, and Middleton has saved. And Hill made a mess of it. Trying, it seems from his gestures, to bend it round him. But certainly it seemed as though the chip was the answer as Middleton came out. But when he got to the edge of the penalty area, Hill's hesitation proved fatal. Paddy Roach will kick. Header by Powell. Back in by Macari, and again out by Powell. Daly. Deflection, gives it to Hill. Pearson. And a good save by Middleton. Macari is asking for a penalty, and the referee says yes indeed. There really wasn't any time wasting at all there. And a chance for Gordon Hill to get his second goal of the game. Just hit hard with the left foot, and Middleton had gone wide,
and the ball went in the middle of the empty net. Koppel. Well cut out by Langen, but Macari has found the man. Greenough it is, and through goes Hill, and Middleton did very well there, because Hill was searching for his hat-trick. Another fine build-up by Manchester United. Macari playing an important part, Greenough too, and Hill driving through, just foiled. Curran. Langen. Daly. Masson. Ryan had been waiting a long time, and now gets his chance to show what he can do. And it wasn't very much, as it turned out. Masson's shot, when the ball deflected to him, comfortably into the midriff of Paddy Roach. Buchan bursting forward again. Pearson wrestling with Buckley and coming out with the ball. Macari's chip precisely finding Koppel. Koppel's cross. Oh, hit the bar by Greenough. And Macari over the top. An offside flag up. But what a brilliant move that was. Macari finding Koppel with a great ball. Koppel with a lovely cross. And Greenough met it and just hit the angle. Macari. Daniel, very neatly done. Masson. Rioch. A good move by Derby comes to a sad end. Koppel. Nicol galloping and crossing, but no space for him. Koppel to try. That's better. Pulled down by Greenough, who gets the chance to score and hits the post for the second time. Greenough did well to get himself the space and hit the woodwork for the second time in about 5 minutes. Curran. Curran passed his man, but without the ball. Pearson, McElroy, Hill. Four to cross to. Macari going to make a fifth as it goes over, and it was Pearson's fifth, and that is 3-0. Gordon Hill, who scored the first two goals, had time to calculate and then deliver the cross, and a flick of those powerful Stuart Pearson neck muscles did the rest. That's his 50th league goal for Manchester United. Manchester United fans wondering whether one last shove might not give them a fourth goal. Can it come here? And can Martin Buchan score it? Yes, he can! The Derby defence pulled apart and more or less at a standstill as the passes opened them up, and Martin Buchan went through to make it 4, scoring his second goal for Manchester United since he came to Old Trafford.
4-0 for Manchester United, a sad return then for Tommy Docherty. And that's it for this week. Next week it's back to the FA Cup again, and we shall be bringing you 3 top matches from the 4th round. I just wonder if we're going to be able to match the thrills and the variety that we've been able to bring you today. I hope so. The day when Lou Macari of Manchester United and the referee were right on the same wavelength over a penalty.
Pearson, and a good save by Middleton. Macari is asking for a penalty, and the referee says yes indeed.
And the day when two goalkeepers would have liked the ground to have opened up for them.
Walker on this side for the first time. And Sybil punching it away. And Swain putting it back in. And Vanetti is there.
And the day when a controversial offside goal turned the whole afternoon towards Chelsea and away from Ipswich.
Well, now Swain, he's all right, he's onside, and the goal is given.